That's a smashing job, Dad. They're professional, that.
Oh, home decorating's an art. And today you're going to get a lesson from a master.
I thought you were joking, but you're serious, aren't you? You want to make the place look nice for the bailiffs coming?
Lisa's right, Uncle Zach. The bailiffs are going to be here in a couple of hours. What's the point? You should be helping us pack.
But you know, working up an appetite. How long's breakfast going to be?
Yeah, I could murder a bacon sandwich.
I'll murder you if you don't get back here with that tin.
I have not got time to make you a cooked breakfast. I've got work to go to. I can't afford to lose a day's pay.
Me neither.
Nobody's going anywhere. Mandy, open that other tin of paint. Lisa, get the frying pan on. We are standing our ground. No bailiffs putting us out of our home. When they come up that path, they'll be facing a solid wall of dingles.
Listening to Mr. Clark going on about Donna at parents' evening just reminded me of when Kelly was at school.
Yeah, history repeats itself. She's got to pay attention to what her teachers are telling her.
Yeah, not spend so much time daydreaming.
It's the only way she's going to get on.
Yeah, right. Otherwise she'll end up working in a post office.
Yeah, make yourself useful. Put these postcards up.
So, how many GCSEs have you got then, Dad?
Good morning. Coffee?
Please. Laura, I've decided to take a day off today.
Oh, that's an excellent idea, Chris. You need to relax. You've been overdoing it a bit lately.
I've no intention of relaxing, far from it. I'm going to go over those stables from top to bottom.
Chris, you can't be serious. The police have already carried out a detailed forensic examination. They didn't find anything.
No such thing as a perfect crime. They missed something.
Chris, don't you think this whole affair might be having a serious effect on your judgment?
Perhaps, but I'll tell you something. She's not going to get away with this.
Chris, please.
Gotta keep your chin up, Rachel. Kathy'll pull through all right.
Yeah, I know you're right, Betty, but I just can't settle until we know for sure.
Oh, she's young. She's got everything to live for.
To be honest, it's not just Kathy.
You've got something else on your mind, have you?
It's Graham.
Oh, I might have known there'd be a man involved.
Betty, I just don't understand. 1 minute he's all hearts and flowers, the next, nothing. I mean, talk about running hot and cold.
Men, they're about as much use as a chocolate teapot.
Sure I can't tempt me with a plate of waffles and scrambled eggs? You know, my waffles are famous around these parts.
No, thanks.
I know, I got it. Blueberry pancakes a la Marlon. Set you up for the day?
No, really.
Waiting for somebody, are you?
Something like that.
And there's nothing I can get for you?
There is something I'd like, actually.
At your service?
To be left alone.
All right. Leave you to it, then.
Was our waiter failing to give satisfaction, madam? Can I help?
Yes, you can help. By giving me some privacy. What's wrong with everyone around here?
Oh, I only ask some people.
I want a word with you.
Oh, really?
Outside. Unless you want everyone knowing your business.
Wonder what that were all about.
Well, something tells me we shall find out soon enough. Hey, get us some more coffee, Marlon. There's a love.
Yeah, I'll just do everything myself then, shall I, Betty?
Marlon, Kathy is going to be so proud of you. Holding the place together like this.
Yeah, you're right. It's the least I can do. 2 coffees coming up.
So you think you're gonna wreck Scott's life then, do you?
It's none of your business.
I'm making it my business.
What's the matter? Can't stand the idea of them having an adult affair.
You call this mess adult?
Very. When you grow up, you might understand about men. They need a little pressure to help make up their minds.
Oh, I understand about Scott. When it comes to women, he's a user. He picks them up, has a bit of fun, and then dumps them. Trouble with you is you've been dumped and you don't realise it.
Things are different with me and Scott.
Yeah, the main difference being about 15 years.
That's just it. This time he's dealing with a real woman, not some little country girl. He loves me, and we're getting out of this place together.
We'll see about that.
What do you think you're doing?
Exactly what it looks like. Looking for clues to help put you and Steve away.
You're pathetic. Don't you ever give up?
Not when I'm this close to nailing the pair of you.
The only thing you're close to is a nervous breakdown. Look at yourself. You're barely in control of your own actions.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm dealing with the Ice Queen, a woman without a shred of emotion who never puts a foot wrong.
I've had enough of your melodramatic drivel. Now I've got to get on with my work, and you're in my way.
You're always so sure of yourself, aren't you, Kim? What about Steve? Oh, he'll crack eventually.
I've told you. I've got work to do. You're in my way.
And we all know what happens to people who get in your way.
Scott? What are you doing, Scott?
I think that's pretty obvious, don't you? I'm getting out of here.
Running away, you mean?
Call it what you want. Look, if Cas Blabs are looking at, what, 5 years in a military prison, if I survive that.
You're not thinking this through.
Kill, I'm going to miss my bus.
Oh, why are all men so pathetic? All you've got to do is phone Cass's husband and tell him what's going on.
Yeah, like he'll be wanting to hear from me. I think not.
Remember, his neck is on the line too. He signed those dodgy discharge papers, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
And what'll happen to him if this gets out? Come on, we can call from the phone box. I'll tell you what to say. If it doesn't work out, you can get the next bus. All right?
Yeah, all right.
Got here as soon as I could. What's the problem?
Chris. Laura, how am I meant to run a stud when I can't even get into the stables? Chris's witch hunt's going to put us all out of business.
Chris, this has gone far enough.
Oh, I barely started.
I should remind you that I have the power to remove you from your position as managing director of Home Farm.
Well, thanks for your vote of confidence.
I have to concern myself with the facts.
Oh, that's not Chris's style. But then Chris never had any style.
So unless you have hard evidence to present to the authorities...
To hell with the authorities! To hell with you!
See for yourself, Laura. Chris is completely obsessed.
This is crazy. I can't do it.
You have to, Scott. You have to tell Cass's husband where she is and what she's up to.
Look.
I bet it's the bailiffs.
They'll be heading for the Dingles.
Think we should go over there?
Remember what happened the last time?
Yeah, the whole village turned out to support them.
Things were different then.
There's one thing hasn't changed. Zach Dingle won't take this lying down.
Well, maybe we'd just better go over and make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Here, drink this. It'll help calm you down. You must understand, Chris, I'm not taking Kim's side in this.
Could have fooled me.
I have a business to run.
Well, exactly. It's just a business to you. Home Farm's my whole life.
Yes, I understand that, but Kim and Steve have become an obsession with you. It's not healthy. I'm worried about you.
Well, don't worry about me, Laura. I'll last long enough to see them both behind bars. So close I can taste it.
Chris...
Try looking at it from my point of view. Better still, try looking at it from Kim's.
I don't get you.
Well, if you were Kim, how would you have pulled the robbery off?
I wouldn't know where to start.
Please, just humour me. Why don't you try?
There's only three of them, Dad. No problem.
I, Clifford Hall, duly appointed bailiff of Houghton County Court, hereby serve notice on Zachariah Bartholomew Dingle.
Well, you can tell he's been up learning that all night.
Sent for some reinforcements, have you? Well, it won't do you any good, Mr. Dingle. There's two ways we can do this. There's the easy way, and there's the hard way.
You said it, mate.
I know exactly how you feel, Zach. Got thrown out of my home and all.
Yeah, well, they think Zach Dingle's just gonna roll over and get out like you did, Ned.
There's nothing you can do.
Well, if you think that, maybe you should be standing over there with them.
We only want to help, Zach.
Help? Well, whose side you on?
Yours.
All right, Zach, what can we do?
You are hereby given notice to quit this property forthwith.
Well, I hereby give you notice that if you take one step further, I will personally rearrange your face.
Have it your own way, Mr. Dingle. But should you fail to comply with this order, or obstruct myself or any of these bailiffs in the execution of their duty, I will have no option but to call on the local constabulary for their support.
Reckon you might need reinforcements yourself, then?
Exactly 30 seconds before my boys go to work.
Better start making a move, Zach.
I reckon Lisa's right, Dad.
No one tells Zach Dingle to get out of his own home.
Good for you, Uncle Zach.
Come on, Dad, we're outnumbered.
Time's up. Right, boys, in you go.
I'm warning you, I'll move!
Hey, it doesn't matter. Let them get on with it. We'll be all right. As long as we're together, we'll be okay.
This is our house. And no one's gonna shift us!
This is madness, Zach.
It's not worth it, mate.
Please, Zach, I need you with me, not in jail. We can find somewhere else to live. As long as I'm with you, Zach. I can live in a tent for all I care.
Come on, Dad.
I love you, Zach Dingle. It doesn't matter where we live, as long as we're together.
Scott! Come on. Let's get out of here.
It's too late, Cass. I told you I'd finish this.
What do you mean? What have you done, you scheming little tramp?
Oi! That's my daughter you're talking to.
Your husband's on his way to get you. He knows all about your little threats.
Husband?
What do you mean, little threats?
Leave it out, Mum.
Scott, I love you.
Who is this woman?
Scott, what's going on?
Let's consider the facts, Chris. Thanks to Steve, Kim is financially ruined.
Correct.
Stealing Orsina would be a bold move. Her last chance to recoup her losses.
Exactly.
She would need an accomplice. Now, who could Kim trust with either the horse or the money?
Who could trust her more like? Only that ridiculous excuse of a husband.
Steve, exactly. But we already know from Zoe that both Kim and Steve were with her on the night of the robbery.
I know they're guilty.
Where's your evidence, Chris?
Look, just tell them you love me.
Scott's old lady friend here won't take no for an answer.
You shut your mouth. Come on, Scott. Let's go.
She's right. It's over, Cass.
There's your answer.
Look, I don't know what's going on, but I think you had better go.
I'm not leaving without you. I'll go back to the B&B and collect my stuff, and I'll be back for you. You'll be all right once I get you away from here.
Right, you two, inside.
Paddy, are you listening to me? Paddy.
What? Oh, I'm sorry, Zoe. My mind's elsewhere. I can't concentrate, what with the Dingles eviction and everything. Mum, what are you doing here?
I need to speak to you, Patrick. In private.
What now?
Right now. This can't wait.
Yeah, go in the surgery.
Do you have any idea what it's like to spend day after day beside the person who's responsible for ruining your life?
It can't be easy for you.
To see Kim getting away with it, time and time again. The lies, the deceit. And there's Kathy, of course. If that's got anything to do with Kim...
You don't know that, Chris.
She's an evil bitch.
She's a highly competent businesswoman. Well, I can't fault her work at the stud. Chris, listen, you have to try to get this obsession with Kim under control. Try to separate the professional from the personal.
She stole Orsino and I want her locked up for it.
And I need her running the stud. How could I possibly manage it on my own? I can't tell one horse from another.
Well, that's it. Of course, that's it.
Jane told me that you're still in love with Mandy Dingle. And that there's no point in seeing you again because you've no place in your affections for anyone else but that Dingle girl.
Well, I'm sorry she feels that way, Mum, but, well, deep down, I suppose I've always known that me and Jane weren't really a love match.
Oh, and you and Mandy Dingle are?
Well, it doesn't matter anymore, does it? Because I'm not going to get back with her now. As far as she's concerned, I've betrayed her and her family.
Her kind know nothing of family loyalty.
You what? The Dingles might be poor, but they could teach you a thing or two about how close a family should be.
Patrick, how dare you?
Well, at least there's a bit of love in their family, and a bit of fun, and well, a welcome for someone like me.
Oh, I've never heard...
You could say a lot of things about the Dingles, but they're not snobs, like you.
You don't know what you're saying, Patrick.
Oh, yes, I do, and I would be proud to be part of their family. Be a damn sight better than being Mrs. Kirk's little boy.
This isn't my Patrick speaking. It's that dreadful woman. She's cast one of those spells on you. Years ago, her kind were burnt at the stake.
Right, no, sorry, I've heard enough, Mum. I love you, Mum, but if every time I see you, you badmouth Mandy, then I'd rather not see you at all, so I'm sorry, but goodbye.
So all this stuff about your medical discharge is a pack of lies?
Yeah, well, I couldn't exactly tell the truth, could I?
We're not sure what the truth is.
Scott's been having an affair with a married woman. Well, you know what that's like, Dad.
And their old man found out.
Oh.
He was the medical officer.
So to get you out the way, he made up all this psychiatric nonsense.
And if I hadn't gone along with it, I'd have ended up on a charge.
He didn't know she was going to follow him here.
What the...
I thought I told you to sling your hook.
I'm not speaking to you. It's Scott I want. I need to talk to you. I just called Simon. I've told him I'm on my way back. It doesn't have to be this way. I'd rather go somewhere with you. We could still make it, you and me.
I told you, Cass. It's over. Go back to your husband.
I want to be with you, Scott. You said we could have a good life together. I trusted you.
Listen! It's over, get it? We had our fun, but it meant nothing. You meant nothing. Now why don't you get back in your car and go back to where you belong and leave me and my family well alone?
You said you loved me!
Yeah? Well, I lied.
Right, show's over. Inside Scott, you too, Kelly.
Oh, for heaven's sake. It was quite unnecessary.
Some people, they've no shame. Talking about washing your dirty linen in public.
Eh? No, they're not since Scott Windsor's bedpost. I don't know, some blokes seem to have all the luck. Treat 'em mean to keep 'em keen. Seems to work for him.
I found the whole incident most distasteful. And the way he humiliated that poor woman.
Well, she wasn't exactly a kid. People make their own choices, Grandad.
I suppose you're right. It's none of our business anyway.
I've never understood people who like to make an exhibition of themselves. I like to keep my private life just that. Private.
You're a very wise man.
Oh, Lisa, love, come on in. Let me get you a drink.
Oh, yeah, pint to go down nicely, Betty. Been a dark day for the Dingles.
Oh, Betty, I don't know what's to become of us.
Well, you and Mandy have got no worries, because you can come and stay with me for a start.
Oh, Betty, that's very kind, isn't it, Mandy?
We wouldn't want to impose, Betty. Wouldn't want to split the family unit, would we, Lise?
That'd be all right, as long as it's just for a night or two.
Well, that's decided then, because I could do with a bit of company. You know, with Seth's being away and Kathy's still in hospital.
Oh, there's always somebody worse off than you.
What about me?
And me?
You'll find something, Zach. There's always some kindly soul.
You'll get plenty of offers.
Are you volunteering, Rachel? Hey, that's right kind of you.
Well,
I can't begin to tell you how grateful we are. Isn't that right, Butch?
Yeah, we're dead grateful.
Me and Butch will be no trouble at all.
Take me through it slowly.
Well, it's so simple. Why I didn't see it before. You said it yourself. To most people, all horses look alike.
Yes.
That's what Kim counted on. She takes the stable horses out to exercise twice a day.
Right, go on.
But nobody really pays any attention. No, they're far too busy to be watching the stud horses.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't you see? She exchanged Orsino for one of the stable horses.
And walked him out with the rest of the horses.
In broad daylight. Orsino wasn't stolen at night because he'd already been taken during the day.
The robbery had already taken place and no one realised it.
Exactly. Well, except Kim and Steve.
Interesting theory, if it's true. You still need hard evidence.
Oh, don't worry. Now I've worked out how they did it, I'll start making some real inquiries. In the meantime, I'll give the police something else to go on. Oh, I've got her. At last, I've got her.